Shut the fuck up.
Hi, my name is Pencil Dick McAllister, and I'm here to review this large man named Grimsli the Great. He's not named Creepy Towering Clown, like most people seem to think. Ha ha ha! That is a simple, very common misconception right there, but you're fucking stupid. He's actually named Grimsli the Great, and you will respect that name and call him by his name, or else I am going to come to your house personally and castrate you with my bare hands. I love you. This is Creepy Towering Clown, or who I like to call Grimsli the Great, otherwise known as just Grimsli. He came out in 2017. He was made by SVI, and he was one of their first really good props. Like, he used a lot of new designs. He was one of the first to use like way louder speakers. I think he was one of the first. Shut the fuck up! He was the first to have this kind of towering stature like this. The rest of the towering props that existed were just kind of tall, but he was the first one to like loom over you with this kind of posture. And he was also kind of their first like real clown in years. Like, they had Twitching Clown in 2014, they had Twitching Clown in 2014, but he doesn't really do much, so I don't really consider him that much. Like, in my opinion, the last one before this was, like, Honky, or maybe the Zombie Clown. Yeah, then they made Grimsli, and he sold super well, which makes sense. He's really fucking good. I love this man. I love this man a lot. He's my favorite of the, like, big clown archetype. Second being Cuddles, and then third probably being Cagey. But I love Grimsli for his just pure, like, psychopathic, like, sound and look. His sound design is amazing. His frame is built really, really well, honestly. And, like, I love his, like, janky-ass proportions. Along with that, I love, how wide his mouth opens. I think that's one... I love how wide... I love how wide his mouth opens. Like, you can kind of see how narrowly his head is built, and I really like it. He has a really, like, sharp jawline, and I kind of think it fits with the rest of his body very well. But yeah, it kind of... It amplifies the fact that he's supposed to be, like, really loud and just fucking insane. And I like that. It's really cool. It's honestly terrifying. He, like, almost yells in some of his phrases. He's pretty damn loud. I love his audio a lot. Along with his voice, which I love his music. It's so good. It's, like, these really dissonant... Not, like, dissonant, but, like, these really, like, how did you get there? There's, like, really cool, like, clashing organs, and I really like it. It's, like, circus organs, but played by a 2-year-old with no hands. It's really creepy in my opinion, and I really like it. His audio is one of the best things about him, at least for me personally. I love his looks as well. I love the fact that instead of having traditional SVI eyes, his eyes are like, you can see they don't have any whites. They're just all black and then pupil. And I think it's a really cool effect to kind of like add to his general appearance. Along with that, I really love how they did his clothes, because if you look closely, those are dried blood stains. It's not like fresh blood, you know? I think that's even more realistic. I love that so much. It's terrifying because of the fact that his jumpsuit is just coated in dry blood. Like, either he's been killing kids or he's on his period, and you don't really know, and that's what's terrifying about it. Am I right?
No.
So as I said, this guy came out in 2017, and that being said, this is the first model. That's the one that I own. I got him used from a dude who ran him in a haunt for like a bunch of years, and he held up very well. He's pretty damn durable. I mean, there's not really much that can break. These towering type mechanisms like the looming mechs are really, they're pretty damn well designed, to the point where they're not really frequently gonna break. And yeah, I've not had any problems with him at all. 2017 model came out. It was a big hit. A lot of people bought it, so he came back for 2018. The 2018 model had a few differences from the 2017 model. Firstly being the box, the font was placed differently, and I think that year he was called Towering Creepy Clown instead of Creepy Towering Clown. Regardless, he's still Grimsli. He'll always be Grimsli in my heart. But other than that, I think the 2018 version had thinner latex for the head. I think the mouth was molded a little bit differently, and if I recall correctly, he was like an inch shorter for some reason. But other than that, there wasn't really nothing really changed other than that. He might have been louder as well, because that's when SVI props started to get like really loud too. But pretty loud, but like not like as loud as like Wacky or Wally or Charles. His hair is. I forgot about her fucking.
It said you were calling this fucking phone.
We weren't calling you! What do you want? What?
Your whole dick.
Huh?
So as I was saying about Grimsli here before I was so rudely interrupted, fucking pieces, fucking bitch ass fuck shit. As I was saying about the great Grimsli, yeah, he came back. What? Hair, that's it. Hair, thank you. Yeah, his hair is pretty unique among the clowns, at least in my opinion. It's less, like, long and more malleable. It's supposed to be kind of... that can be seen as a downside, because it's really hard to get his hair to, like, stay up. Because, like, it's supposed to be kind of up a little bit, sort of like Wally's is, almost, but, like, to much more of a degree. But you can't really do that. Without putting like glue in it or something, which is kind of what I plan to do, just to make it a little bit more even. He has a spine piece actually, which is pretty unique among the SVI props. I can show it. I'll bring the camera over there, and I will show the spine piece. Essentially, what it is it's just a long rod that you put in his shoulders when you're setting him up. That fucking nerd over there. Get that fucking nerd. How do you feel about him, huh? Yeah? Huh? Huh? He's kind of hot, huh? Huh? Yeah? Think so? Fucking bitch. So, yeah, in here, he has Velcro on the back of his jumpsuit as well, so you can access his control box and such. But this is the spine piece. It just kind of hooks onto here, and you can bend it how you want to. It's supposed to make him look more like he has, like, a hunchback, and I enjoy it. Although, the way it, like, comes originally is like posed way outwards so that it looks really bad. It looks just like a large tumor as opposed to a hunchback. But I bent it down a fair bit because it's made out of that like thinner kind of wire that you're able to bend. So I bent it down a bit more and it looks much better. This piece is obviously not necessary at all. You can completely run him without it and he looks pretty much fine. It's just kind of added detail, and I think that's why they didn't really do this for any other props, because, like, it's not necessary, and it doesn't really add too much, but I don't know, I enjoy it. It's neat. Also, it's really hard to get his jumpsuit to actually cover his neck entirely. While I'm here, I may as well do some close-up detailing. His paint job is honestly, like, really good. Like, for production SVI standards, it's really fucking good. Here's his collar. It has Velcro near the latex on his neck. His hands, I kind of don't like how his hands are molded because they're like, I know they're supposed to be bony, but like on the bottom it's just kind of not really detailed and it's just, I don't know, it's strange. But I like how bony they are. It's pretty cool looking. Here's the close-ups on like the dried up blood stains, if you can kind of see them a little bit. I think it's really cool looking. Yeah, there's his feet. He's got the SVI clown shoes. His are a little bit like darker than Uncle Charlie's, who's currently footless. And here's his sensor, by the way. I don't know if it's just on mine, but like the sensor seems to be really pretty shit. Also, he has a custom molded like ribcage piece in here to give him a little bit more form. I think that's I think it's a neat detail. So, anyway. Yeah, he has 3 phrases, one of them being the classic SVI clown, like, laughing phrase. Wally has one of those. A bunch of the clowns were kind of made with those. I think it's neat. I like it. It's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna have my librarian-looking head-ass bitch over here press the middle try me button, please. Do you know what middle is? Okay. Yeah, there you go, buddy. No, no, no. Down, down. No, no, not that. Down, down, up. There you go. Right there. No, no. There we go. That one. Right there. Piece of shit. Fucking head ass bitch. Hey. Try to... Yeah, my buttons are a little janky. I'm gonna go press it again. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, that was the laughing track. I'll zoom in a little bit more on his torso so you can get a better scope of his movement in general. Just keep pressing it, it'll do it eventually. There we go.
I'm starting a new juggling here. I'll need a hand from one of you. And a head. And a foot. That's all any part will do.
Yeah, you can kind of see... You can sort of see how wide his mouth opens, and I really like that. It kind of exemplifies how fucking loud he is. This next one is my favorite phrase. If my little cum slut here will press the button. Thank you.
I'm looking for someone to play hide and seek with. You go hide and I'll come find you. Start running!
Also, if you couldn't tell, because of how wide his mouth moves, it kind of makes him jiggle around a bit, and he looks really twitchy, and I really like it. It's a nice little added thing. It's not like exactly intentional by any means, but I don't know. I like it. He's very animated, and he's just such a cool prop. If you can get your hands on one, I would definitely say do so. He's very common. He was purchased, by a lot of people. Get the 2017 model if you can. From what I can tell, it's significantly better made than the newer models of 2018, 2019, and I think he was still being made for a while in 2020. Could be wrong, but regardless, try to get the 2017 model. It's like arguably the best one. This has been a dude. I'm gonna go get my asshole rammed, my dick hole slammed, and my car
bruh, bruh,
Damn.
bruh, 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 bruh.